Well, with that, we will officially begin our JHOP Pilates. All right, I'm very grateful for you to be here with me today to take care of our bodies. Let's stand at the front edge of our mat. Just take a deep breath in before we do anything else. Lift up to the sky. And exhale, round your spine over, but really take your time here to lift your abdominals away from the floor. Hang your head. Squeeze in with those inner thighs, but make sure your knees are not gripping or hyperextending as you make your way down to the floor. Now press your fingertips down into the floor as you lift your abs up even more. Feel that really good stretch through your lower back. Take a plie with your knees, hang your head even more, look to the right, look to the left, look to the right, look to the left, and then press down with those fingertips. Lift your abdominals so much that your legs simply straighten. Walk your hands in 1 inch closer, and let's do that one more time. Inhale to bend. Drop your head a little more, look right, look left, and then pressing down into the mat with those fingertips. Lift your abs so much your legs simply follow. And then keeping your weight forward into your arches, almost the balls of your feet. Roll up through your spine, always feeling like you're tucking your tail underneath you. Keep your weight evenly distributed between the right and the left feet. As those arms float up to the ceiling, take a deep breath in. And then exhale, stack your arms like a genie, drawing those shoulder blades down. Cross one foot over the other. Lift those abdominals in and up and start to bend your knees down towards the mat. And the more we bend, the lower we get, the more we lift our abdominals so that when our tush finally meets the mat, it is with perfect Pilates grace and control. Excellent. Center yourselves on the mat here. We're going to do a little basket hang today. All right, pick your hands right behind those thighs, and no, that's not an actual technical Pilates term, but it's what I like to think of. All right, a little hang here. Drop your chin to your chest and start to roll down through your spine. But we're going to make this a little less pretty today. I want your shoulders to come up. Yes, I said it. Today's the day I said it. Lift those shoulders so you can hang into your spine, and then use your arm strength to just round forward. And then we'll do that again. Keep those inner thighs connected. Press your heels into the floor. Drop your chin to your chest. Go ahead and lift those shoulders to stretch between your shoulder blades. And then without moving your shoulders, just tuck your pelvis under another 2 inches. Stretch that low back. And come back to center. Again, inhale to take it back. Anchor the feet. Lift the elbows. Now curl that tail a little more. Let's take it all the way down to the rib cage this time. Now take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel your ribs pulling down to the mat. We're not going to come up again. Just hang here. One more breath. And as you exhale, relax the arms. Roll your head all the way down. Beautiful. Bring your feet in just a little bit more right underneath your hips. All right, we'll do a couple more stretches here before we really start flowing because it's just that kind of day. Open your arms into a goal post, and already that might feel like a good stretch through the pecs, through your upper back. All right, your fingertips are down on the mat, on the floor, facing away from you. Take a deep breath in and melt your ribs as you exhale. On your next inhale, reach your fingertips 2 more inches behind you, keeping your elbows as close to the floor as you can. And then exhale, draw your shoulder blades down. Awesome. 2 more sets. Inhale, stretch your fingertips long. Slide those arms. Now exhale, pull the blades down and melt your chest. Last time, inhale, stretch those arms. Drop your chin and feel the back of your neck reach. And then exhale, melt the upper back. That is feeling so good. And then very gently just pull those elbows in all the way. Rotate those arms around right next to your body to get ready to head into some bridge. Now make sure your feet are only a fist distance apart. You take a deep breath in. Did Stephanie join us? I love you. Hello. Exhale. You came for the good stuff. Tuck your pelvis under and roll your hips up into a long diagonal between your shoulders and your knees. Now today we're going to be extra mindful of lifting from our glutes. As you inhale, squeeze the juice out of those cheeks. Lift up 1 more inch. And then exhale. Don't move the hips as you curl your ribs down into the mat. Squeeze that imaginary tennis ball between your thighs. Eventually the hips do start to descend as you roll through that lower back, massaging the lower spine and imprinting into the mat. We got 2 more. Inhale, reach those fingertips forward. Exhale, inner thighs hug into the midline. Peel your sacrum, your tail up off that mat. Lifting through the lower back, mid back, into the shoulder blades as you squeeze the glutes, not the lower back, up to the ceiling a little bit more. Stretch through the front of your quads. And then take a deep breath in as you press up 1 more inch through those heels. Exhale, tuck that pelvis under and really massage down into the mat, 1 bone at a time. And inhale last time. Exhale, curl under. Continuous movement, but not in any rushed way. Inhale, open those collarbones a little wider. Stretch your fingertips towards your heels a little bit more. Pretend I had my hands in front of your knees and gently press your knees into my hands a little bit more for an extra inch of length. And then inhale, put weight into the big toes. Exhale, curl under, upper back, mid back, and lower back. Beautifully done. Tabletop those legs. Ready to get that body a little warmer here. Lift your chin to your chest. Your choice if you start here today, depending on how your neck or your lower back feel. If you want to extend all the way out, right away to that high diagonal, go for it for your 100. And inhale, pump those arms. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling in. And exhale out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Inhale. And an exhale, keep those shoulder blades down and lengthen through your lower back. Good. And an exhale, can you curl up 1 more bone by pulling those ribs down to the mat? And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch your right leg longer. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now your left leg reaches a little bit longer. Keep it going. And an exhale, eyes on that belly button. Last one here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And an exhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale all the air out. Flex your feet and lower those legs all the way down to the mat. Float your arms up to the ceiling, point your toes, and then reach your arms back towards where the ceiling meets the wall behind you. Watch that your arms didn't get wider. Stretch those shoulders by hugging in towards your ears a little bit more. And then flex your feet and get rid of your first roll up. Inhale, lift your chin to your chest. I want everybody to modify here at the beginning today. Bring your hands around your cheeks. Now push your heels forward. Pull your ribs in opposition. And then holding those arms there, just dive your forehead forward and stretch. Inhale, tuck your pelvis under. Now watch that all 10 toes are curled back. A little nod back to that basket kind of hold that we did earlier. Allow your hips to press forward into your hands as you curl that tail under. Float the arms up to the ceiling, point the feet, and then reach your arms halfway down the wall behind you. Flex your feet, pull in and up with your abdominals, lift your chin to your chest, press those heels forward, and take a big stretch forward and reach now, keeping those arms up as best as you can. Now pull the lower back towards the back edge of your mat, allowing that head to hang. Keep those arms straight in line with your shoulders, and you melt down 1 bone at a time. Point those feet, reach your arms all the way back, but keep those ribs down. And flex your feet, lift your chin, and roll it up. Big stretch forward as you reach for 3. Can you take it a little further? 2. Now pull your waist back on 1. And then roll down through your spine, 1 bone at a time. Picking up our flow here, arms just go to the ceiling. Inhale, lift your chin to your chest. Big stretch forward, reach for 3, and 2, and 1, and exhale, roll down through your spine. Hey, Jess, really good to see you. Arms up, chin to your chest, we flow, and we reach. Again, continuous movement here. Think nice and fluid through the body. Chest is open, we have 2 more. Inhale, push the heels away first. Remember that basket hold. pressing those cheeks forward. Rolling down, one vertebrae at a time. And last time here, team. Inhale as we lift. Stretch forward. Reach, 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 reach. And then exhale, rolling down all the way. Recenter yourself on the mat as those arms come down right next to you. Keep that left leg nice and long and flexed. Point your right foot and lift your right leg up to the ceiling. Then cross over to your left shoulder. Draw that circle around and up, no wider than your mat. And 4 more, around and lift. Now work your details today. Are those ribs still connected to the mat? Are your arms reaching forward? Are you pressing through that left heel? Everybody pause. Reverse this to the right, all the way to the left and back to center. Now squeeze both inner thighs into the midline. Drawing your abdominals in and up. Give me 2 more. Last one. And then dynamically switch those legs. Right leg down and flexed. Left leg up and it points. Cross over to the right shoulder. Draw that circle around and lift. And around and up. Good. 3 more. Use your breath. And around, reverse. Lengthen through that hip. So the stretch is happening all the way from the tip top of that leg. 2 more. Out through the toes. And lift. And lower that left leg down. Nice. Arms to the ceiling. Curl that tail a little bit more. Feel the lower back reaching into the mat. Lift your chin to your chest. And roll up through your spine. Take the stretch forward, dropping the head. Reach, reach, reach. And then roll it up. Hands come down right next to your hips. Pick up your hips and sit forward all the way onto your heels for rolling like a ball. Bringing your hands onto those ankles. Point your toes. Find that same roundedness through the lower back that we've been working on so far in these exercises. Keep it as you roll back to the tips of your shoulder blades. Rock immediately back up and find that same balance. And again, inhale back and exhale, lift. Inhale back and exhale, lift. You got it. Inhale and exhale. Now, how much momentum can you take out of this? Really only pulling in those deep lower abs. Whoop, took away a little too much momentum on that one. But that's what this experiment is all about. Finding that balance. Keep your shoulder blades down and those elbows lifted. Nice. Good stuff. Go ahead and hang on behind your thighs. Yeah, that's it. And then pull those legs in a little bit more. There you go. Awesome. Good. Keep dropping those shoulders, everybody. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Give me 3 more, team. Keep the heels pressing together. That's your midline connection. And 2. Last one here. Holding it up. Extend those legs all the way out to the high diagonal. Now curl that tail under, that same articulation, that same massage through the lower back as you tease gravity all the way down to the shoulder blades, and then stop. Hug the right knee in, left hand on top of that right knee, right hand down to your ankle, and you squeeze in 1, 2, and you switch. 1, 2, brush. 1, 2, beautiful. Chin down a little bit and switch. And switch. So we're going to play with some tempo here through our abdominal series, and right and left. Pick up that tempo, and it's single, single, and exhale out. You breathe in for 2 and exhale out. Brush, brush. Reach those legs straight to the diagonal. Last set. Inhale and exhale, and double leg stretch. Both legs go out. 1. Circle the arms. 2. Hug everything in. 3. Curl up a little higher. 4. And again, stretch it out. Circle the arms. Exhale in. Double leg stretch slows down a little bit. Inhale, reach. And you circle. Let's focus on our stretch. Yes, we're pulling those abs in, but reach your arms and legs out to matching angles. Circle, and don't let that head go up to the ceiling. You have 2 more. Chin stays forward and around. Watch those arms so they don't get too wide. Straight back and circle. And in for scissors, we pick up our tempo. Here we go. Right leg up, left leg out. Pulse, pulse, switch. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Reach up for that ankle. Don't waste any time getting that good stretch. Lengthen those knees. I'm told that scissors don't bend. Yes? All right, hug, hug. Hug, hug. And now flex. Driving through the heels. Pull in and up with those abs and feel that lower back connected to the mat. That's it, my wonderful friends. Here we go. 1 more right. And 1 more left. Now both legs up to the ceiling. Hands behind your head. Lower those legs away from you for 3, 2, 1, pause, exhale, lift in and up through those lower abdominals. Inhale, lower for 3, 2, 1, exhale to scoop. Nearly there. Inhale, press those heels together. Now feel like your legs are sliding forward as your ribs pull in to bring those legs up. 3 more. Inhale, lower 3, 2, 1. Can you curl up a little higher? Drop that chin. And last 2, 2, 3, and you lift. 1 more. 2, 3. Exhale, scoop and lift. Bend your knees to tabletop. Lower your head for a moment, but keep those legs right there. Maintain your connection to the core. Deep breath in, open those elbows a little wider, and then exhale, lift up. Here we go. Twisting to the right. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Come back up through center, and twist to the left. Reach 3, 2, 1, and you lift up off those shoulder blades. Twist right. Squeeze that right inner thigh into your left arm, and then lift. Left inner thigh into that right inner arm, and lift. And 2 counts. 1, 2, and you lift up. And 1, 2, and you lift up. Stretch those shoulders. Elbow back, back, and you lift. Elbow back, back, and you lift. Single it out. Twist it. 1, lift up. Twist 2, and lift. And 3, and up. And 4, can we make it to 8? Oh, we're gonna try. And 5, and we lift. Stay with me. 6, last one to the right. Let's do it, team. And last one left. And bend your knees in. Massage that lower back, give it a little wiggle side to side. Maybe lifting those knees a little up and down. Centering yourself on the mat. Excellent job, everybody. Reach those legs forward. Arms up to the ceiling. Squeeze those inner thighs. Point your feet and stretch those arms back. Exhale. Arms to the ceiling. Reach through your heels. Again, lower back lengthens through the legs as you pull the ribs behind you. And you roll up and you stretch. While you're forward, open those legs up a little wider than your mat. Reach forward a little bit more, drop your head. And then rolling up through your spine, 1 bone at a time. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, longest spine ever, reaching up, arms parallel to the floor. Exhale, chin to your chest. Again, just as we began class with this rolling down, the more you lower your forehead, the more you lift that belly button up to your chin. And then reach it forward for 3. Push through your heels. 2 and 1. Exhale, roll up through your spine. 1 bone at a time. And chin to your chest. Anchor your sits bones. Reach forward for 3. A little further, 2. A little further, 1. And rolling up. 2 more. Take a moment here to really acknowledge how your body is doing. Is it warming up? Is it opening up? What needs an extra moment? Last time. Arms slide straight forward. Lengthen through your triceps a little bit more. Ease up on those shoulders. And then exhale, roll up through your spine. All right, pointing those lovely toes. Lift your arms up to the high diagonal. Lifting those abs, pull back. Float both legs up to the high diagonal and grab onto your ankles. Nice work, good, Claire. Stretch those toes for me. Really reach through the muscles, beautiful. Roll back to the tips of your shoulder blades. Rock immediately back up and find that same balance. Good. Inhale back, nice catch, Steph. Good for you. She's bouncing. It's circus time. Inhale back and exhale, lift. Awesome. Inhale back. Exhale up. Challenge it a little bit more in whatever way you can. Ooh, testing that edge. There we go. Shoulder blades are down. And lift. Good. Eyes on you. Give me 2 more. Inhale back. And exhale, lift. Good. Inhale back. And exhale, lift. Awesome. Very nice, team. All right. Hug those legs together today. Flex your feet. Maybe trying to still hold on to those ankles. Let's try a couple more with this straight leg variation. Inhale back. Exhale, drive through the heels and lift. Good. Yes, nice. And up. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale back. Exhale into the powerhouse. Lovely. Point those feet. Stretch your fingertips long. Shoulder blades back. Now roll down. Remember, in this race, the lower back always wins. Not the ribs, and certainly not those shoulder blades. You're going to go lower back in first place, ribs in second place. and everything else comes in at the end. All right, arms reaching nice and long, toes come up to the ceiling. Let's start your corkscrew. Nice and easy. Reach over to the right and lengthen that left leg. Heels stay together. And from here, just come back to center. So it's a little tick-tock just to begin. Over to the left, stretch that right leg longer. You're going to feel your hip come up just a little bit. And then come back to center. Do one more of those. Press those arms down. Reach the left leg long over to the right. Now to come back, initiate from the left side of your rib cage. And now over to the left. Reach that right leg long. Pull down in that right oblique. All right, let's start the full circle of their corkscrew. So reach over to the right. Circling forward. Over to the left. And come back to center. Reverse it. Left. Easy on those hip flexors. I know there's so much activity going on in the front body here, but the more you lengthen your tail forward, feel that lower back still reaching towards the front edge of your mat, the more you're going to feel the posterior chain, your back body, really supporting the exercise, and it won't be so deeply uncomfortable for those hip creases. Stretch forward through the glutes. Around and up. Finish off this last one, left to right. And reach. Open that chest, pull your ribs in. And back to center, and just relax those knees into your chest. And because we're nursing our lower backs today, open those feet up to the ceiling. Take a happy baby pose. Or another stretch that feels beneficial to you. And just take a few inhales. And exhales. Inhale. And exhale. Relaxing your toes, put your hands on the outside of your knees and gently bring those knees into center. Speaking of center, let's once again recenter ourselves on our mats. Always a good thing to do. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Now push those heels forward. Make sure your spine is in an ideal position for your roll up. Lifting your chin to your chest. Pull those abdominals behind you as you stretch those arms forward. Reach. Now once again, open those legs up a little wider than your mat. Rolling up through your spine, nice and tall. Open your arms out to a T. And we'll take our saw. Stretching over to the right. Reach that left pinky finger to the outside of your right pinky toe and stretch it forward for 3. Ear to your knee, 2 and 1. Now lift up in that twist and come back to center. Over to the left. Stretch forward and reach for 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Up you go. Over to the right. And reach for 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Drawing those shoulder blades down. Make sure that opposite hip is still pulling to the back edge of your mat. Reach forward. Abs in. 3, 2, 1. And you lift up. And over to the left. Right hip pulls back. And for this last one on each side, twisting to the right. Try to turn your left ribs up towards the ceiling a little bit more. Get that extra twist. Then come back up. And other side. Belly button pulls in, right hip pulls back, and then your ribs reach up toward the ceiling. And come back to center. Legs come forward, chin to your chest. Nice and melty here, just roll down through your spine. Nice stuff. Good. All the way down. And then flip over onto your stomach for some baby swan today. I love me a baby swan. All right, so that means stack one hand on top of the other to make a pillow for your forehead. And let's leave a little bit of space between our legs today. I know we often continue our effort of getting those legs together. Today we're going to open our legs about as wide as our hips, but stretch your toes nice and long. Now for this first go, just lift that right leg off the mat. Lengthen through your right hip flexor, so that front hip is going to press down to reach your right toes a little bit longer. And then lower that left leg down now 2 inches further than it was before. Lift that left leg up. Now stretch your left hip down into the mat. Feel extendo leg reaching over the back edge of your mat. And lower it back down. All right, let's everyone make sure our right hand is on top of our left to begin here. Keep your right hand connected to your forehead as you gently press down with your left. And lift your chest, and lengthen your neck. Now redraw those shoulder blades down and lower everything down to the mat. Do that once again on the right side. Remember those hips lengthening out through your big toes. You will not lift your legs off the mat anymore, but the same lengthening happens. And lower everything down. Now add your left leg to this. Reach through your toes. Lift your chest. Now press that right elbow up a little higher for a little more stretch. Pull that left shoulder blade down. And then lengthen everything down to the mat. Last time on this side. Hugging the inner thighs, even though those legs aren't together, you still want to keep that midline connection so the leg doesn't go too wide. Now take all the wrinkles out of your neck. Press down through the left arm. And then lower everything back down. Lovely, let's switch. Left hand on top. Just starting with those fingertips, gently connected to your forehead for support. Press down through your right arm. Pull those shoulder blades down and lift up. And lower everything back down to the mat. Good, my eyes coming up on you. Draw those blades down. Lengthen in and up through your crown and float that arm, chest, neck, and head up. Nice. And lower everything down, looking very strong, my Pilates practitioners. Now reach through that right leg. Extend through your crown. So you got two directions once again happening. Reaching through the leg. Reach that right hip down to the mat. Lengthen your crown a little bit more. Now can you open the eyes of the collarbones up just a little bit more? And then lower everything down simultaneously. Last stretch, you're doing beautifully. Reach through that right leg. Lengthen in your neck. Feel the chest opening up, so you're not coming up higher in your lower back. Your chest is simply opening up to the wall in front of you. Lovely. Stretch 1 inch longer in both directions, and then lower everything down. Awesome job, team. Sit back onto your heels into that child's pose stretch. Arms pressing down into the mat. Hang your head between your shoulders. Lift your abdominals off the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, try to sit back a little further as you lift your abs a little higher. One more nice deep breath in. And exhale out. Good job, team. Rolling up through your spine. Let's turn it right back around and head into everybody's favorite neck pull. All right? Now again, we've gone through several modifications of this exercise over our many weeks together here in the JHOP world. So you're welcome to grab a yoga block or a dumbbell and place it between your ankles. You can also put a weight behind your head, to give you a little extra on the way up. All right, together we will figure out the best way. All right, but legs should be in front of you, only as wide as your hips on this one, not as wide as your mat. And then place your hands behind your head. Now press your elbows back just a ½ inch further. So you should still see your elbows, but you don't want them dangling over your eyes like blinders. Open up and use that connection with your hands to lift up another inch. Lengthening through your spine even more. Drop your chin to your chest. Press through your heels and roll down through your spine, one bone at a time. Now right down here, lift your abs off of your thighs and gently press your neck into your hands. It's a really big stretch for me. You might be feeling that too. And then leave your chin to your chest as you roll back up and restack. Inhale, head comes up last. Woo, head rush. Chin to your chest one more time, just that much. Remember, keep those legs active by reaching through your heels, but don't let those heels pop off the mat. Try to take it 1 inch deeper. Press your neck into your hands, and then roll it up one bone at a time. Now, hinging back, keep your eyes forward. Push those heels forward. Now, tuck your pelvis underneath you. Here's our articulation again. Hang in your basket as you roll down through your spine, one bone at a time. At this point, we're gonna roll right back up. You may need your hands behind your cheeks and just do that same roll through your spine that you did earlier. Drop your forehead straight forward and then roll back up one bone at a time as we start to find the flow of the exercise. Hinging back. I'm gonna pull your legs forward as you tuck that pelvis under and roll down through your spine one bone at a time. Inhale, coming right back up. Your choice, hands around those cheeks or staying behind your neck. Reach it forward, bone by bone. Rolling back up. Hinge back. That's it, Miss Steph. Good work. Tuck your pelvis under. Rolling through all of this as best as we can. Again, 2 more sets. Drive through those heels. Everything we were working on in your roll-ups earlier really adds up to this in this more challenging position with the hands behind the head. Lifting up, hinge back. Tack your pelvis under, drive through your heels, lengthen those legs, and roll it down. Last effort here. Round it over. Press your neck into your hands. Rolling up. And we're going to take it all the way down. Last time, hinging back. Now drop your chin to your chest like you're folding in half and melt down all the way to your mat. Excellent job, everybody. All right, again, recentering ourselves, finding our bridge position once more. Only a fist distance between your feet. Reach your fingertips nice and long for your heels. Place that imaginary tennis ball right between your inner thighs. Inhale in. Exhale, tuck that pelvis under and roll up through your spine. One bone at a time. Collarbones wide. Squeeze your cheeks and press up a little higher. Now stabilize with that left leg. Extend your right leg out to the high diagonal. Give me 2 kicks to the wall behind you. 1, 2. Flex your foot and lift your hips higher. And again, kick, kick, flex and reach it up. 3 more. Kick, kick, inner thigh squeeze in. And 2. Push into that left big toe. 1 more time. Kick, kick, and you lift. And set that right foot back down on the mat. Extend your left leg out. Tuck your pelvis under a little bit more. And kick back. 1, 2. Flex and squeeze those inner thighs. 4 more. 1, 2. Make sure those hips are even. Not lopsided. And reach. Last 2. And reach. 1 more time. And lift. Set that left foot down with control. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale to lift and squeeze, lift and squeeze. And then roll down through your spine. 1 bone at a time. Excellent job, everybody. All right, let's head into that kick series. Side kicks, if you please. I'm starting on my left. If you're mirroring me, you'll likely be on your right. Bring your legs forward to the front edge of your mat. And today, let's pick our hand on the mat and feel ourselves with that little bit of connection to the mat, pulling our abs in away from the mat. So we really keep the ribs connected this week. And then your head presses into your hands. Lift that top leg up to hip height. And then first and foremost, make that leg longer. Press forward for that stretch. Kick, kick. Point that foot and reach long behind you. And again, kick, kick. And you reach it back. That's it. And kick. Kick, internally rotate. Feel those inner thighs squeeze. And kick, kick. And reach. Now not letting anything else move. Let's pick up our flow for 5 more. Kick, kick. And you reach. And kick, kick. Pull in with the ribs. Good. 3 more. Kick, kick. And you lengthen. Lovely. Kick, kick. And we reach 1 more time. And it's a kick, kick. And reach. Beautiful. Restack at that hip height. Flex your foot. Push through your heel and lift up for 3, 2, 1. And you squeeze to lower. Lead with the heel. 2, 3. And you lengthen out. Last one. Lift, lift, lift. Crown of the head gets longer as that leg comes down. Now lift up 1 count. Squeeze your inner thighs together. 3, 2, and 1. And again, lift up 1. How about those ribs? Are they pulling in? Lower. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Last time. Lift. Lengthen to lower, lower, lower. Start your circles for 5 and 4 and 3, 2. Reverse. Around and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And point that top foot. Give me external rotation. Working on that hip mobility. Open up. And then come back to parallel. 2 more times. Lengthen to open. And reach to come back to neutral. And again, wrap from that hip. Give me 3 big kicks here. Up. Flex it down. Up. Flex it down. Last one, you lift up. Bend your knee. Wrap your hand around your ankle. Set that foot down onto the mat. And as always, try to press that inner thigh away from you to get it perpendicular to the floor. Now flex that bottom leg and lift up for 3, 2, 1. Of course, you make it longer as you lower down. 2 more. Lift 3, 2, 1. And you reach out of the hip socket. 1 more time. Is that head still pressing into your hands? Relax the shoulders. Reverse it. 1 count up. Exhale, lengthen. 3, 2, and 1. And again, 1 count up. Lift those abs. Reach for 3, 2, and 1. Last time, you lift up. And lengthen out. 3, 2, and 1 for circles. 5 and 4. Lift from that inner thigh. 3 and 2. Push that knee away from you. And reverse. Keep breathing. 5 and 3 and 2. And 1, and you lower that bottom leg back down. Extend your top leg back on top.
All right, bicycle today. Take that right leg forward into a point, and then bring that point to your left knee. Now swing knee to knee, squeezing those inner thighs, and then take that thigh a little further behind you as you straighten the leg, and then sweep it forward. 1, point 2, knee to knee 3, extend back 4. One more time in this direction, and you reach, and passe. Knee to knee, and stretch back, and bring it back home to reverse it. Take it back. Now knee to knee. Bring it into passe. Now stretch and extend that leg forward. And 2 more times. It's back. Knee to knee. Keep those ribs pulled in as you come to passe. And extend. Last time. Take it back. Bend through. Point in. And stretch. And lower. Beautiful job. I want you to lift off that bottom hand today. All right, then you're going to flip your fins all the way over to the other side of your mat. Excellent. I love a good fin flip. All right, and set yourself up here. Again, elbow, shoulder, hip, all the way with that back edge of your mat. Stretch your legs forward, and then with that connection to the mat, use that to almost pull away from your hand a little bit with those ribs, keeping everything nice and straight and solid. Lift that top leg up to hip height. First, we make it longer. And then slow front kicks here. 1, 2, feel the stretch as you internally rotate, pull the ribs in deeper. And then again, kick 1, 2, lengthen your neck and reach. Good. 2 more at this tempo. And stretch through your toes. Last one, push that hip away from you, don't let it pop up. And lengthen, now 5 with flow. Here we go, kick, kick, and you reach, lengthen your crown. And kick, kick, and reach. Good, don't let that leg lift high behind you. You want to keep it towards the mat. And 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now restack that leg, flex your foot, push through your heel, lift up for 3, 2, 1, and you squeeze to lower. Lengthen it out for 3, 2, 1, lengthen even more to lower. Remember, lift with the heel, the heel, the heel, and squeeze with the inner thigh. Reverse that. Lift up 1. Exhale, lower 3, and 2, and 1. Nice. Really flex your feet too, right at the ankles. Lift 1. Yes, good, Claire. And 3, 2, and 1. One more time. Lift up and press out for 3, 2, 4 circles. Brush around for 5. Stay in parallel. 4. Feel that outer thigh working. And 2, and 1. Reverse. Inner thigh. Inner thigh. Good. Energy through that heel. 2, and 1. Keep that leg up. Point your foot. Externally rotate, knee up towards the ceiling, and then back to parallel. Lengthen through your crown as you externally rotate, and hug back into neutral. Last time, external rotation, 3 big kicks. Up, stretch those hips, and flex to lower. And lift, flex to lower. Last one comes up, you bend your knee, wrap the hand around the ankle. Ooh, hello. Booty, booty, press that knee away from you. Flex that bottom leg, lift up for 3, 2, 1. Reach out to lower. And lift up 3, 2, 1. Lengthen to lower. Last time here, lift, lift, lift. Reach it out, pull those shoulder blades down, and then lift up 1 count. Take 3, take 2, take 1 to lower. Twice more, please. Lift up and press out for 3, 2, 1. Last one, lift and lengthen out 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Extend your top leg back. Oh, we didn't do circles. Hello, circles. Sorry. 5 and 4. And 3, press that knee away from you. 2, and reverse, around and up. And 4. Good, team. Lift with that inner thigh. Press that knee away. Last time, lengthen your crown. And now we can lengthen that leg and extend out for your bicicleta. All right, stretch that right leg forward. Bend it into passe. Now squeeze the inner thighs as it comes back. Don't let the leg go up. Reach behind you as you stretch through your psoas. And again, lift, passe. Knee to knee, squeeze your hamstring as you stretch and bring it home. Last time, lift and in, take it back and extend and back to center to reverse. Hug the hamstring, bend and squeeze the inner thighs. Passe in, pull those ribs in again and stretch that leg forward. Last 2, take it back, bend it in, passe and reach. Good, one more time, and back. And bend, passe, and stretch, and lower. Beautiful. Coming up into those obliques. Give me one more tail flip. Woo, all the way back over. All right, bend your knees. Reach those arms forward and roll down through your spine. Home stretch your team, tabletop your legs. Give that lower back a little wiggle waggle. Make sure it's firmly imprinting into the mat. Lift your chin to your chest for teaser. Hands behind your thighs, lift your toes up towards the ceiling. Hang into that lower back. And then find that deep curve in your lower back, but lengthen through the neck. Let go of the legs, reach your fingers towards your toes. And then roll down through your spine. One bone at a time. Bend your knees back into tabletop as you rest your head. And arms come to the ceiling once again. Abs in, reach forward. Now your choice whether you put those hands behind your legs or not. Lift those legs up into your gorgeous teaser. Shoulder blades are back. You got it, you got it, you got it. Yes, good. Roll down, yay! One bone at a time. Maybe you keep those legs straight this time. Pull those ribs down. Last teaser, chin to your chest. Don't let those legs move as you scoop and curl up. Hold it here, and then bend your knees in, wrap your hands around your ankle. Give me 3 claps. 1, 2, 3 for seal. Take it back. 1, 2, 3, and lift. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and up. Rolling through your spine. One more time here. Rocking out the body. Give me 3 more. At the end of that third one, you'll cross your ankles, stack your arms like a genie, and come all the way to standing. Here's your last one. Let's have some fun. Take it back. 1, 2, 3. Cross it. Stack it. Push down. Lift up. And unwind. Nice. Finishing with our front support. Heels together, toes apart. Inhale to reach just as we began. Pulling those ribs. How does your body feel now? As you drop your chin to your chest, keep that weight forward. Hug the glutes. And roll it all the way down. Walk your hands out to your plank in 4, 3, 2, and you're there on 1. Wrists right underneath your shoulders. Now, elbows will graze your rib cage as you give me 3 push-ups. Inhale down, exhale lift. Inhale down, exhale press. One more time, it's down, it's up. Lift those hips up to your down dog and stretch your heels. Now, keep the lower abs still lifting here so you're not hyperextending in your lower back. And then walk your hands into your toes in 4, 3, 2. Heels come together on 1. Make sure that weight is still slightly forward. And you roll up through your spine, 1 bone at a time. Inhale at the top. We go for another round. Lift those abs, drop your chin. Rolling down, squeeze those hammies. Walk it on out for 4, 3, 2. Wrists underneath those shoulders, separate the heels. Give 1 quick moment to tuck your tail. And 3 push-ups, you've got it. Inhale down, exhale press. And 2, and reach. Once more, down and up. Lift and stretch. Blades roll down the back. Pump your heels a little bit. Let's pedal to the right. And the left. Don't lose those lower abs. 1 more right. And 1 more left. Both heels down. Walk your hands back to your toes in 4, 3, 2, and you're there on 1. Release your chin side to side. Try to walk your hands in 1 inch closer if possible. Keep that weight forward like you're pressing your booty to the opposite end of your mat. And then roll up through your spine, 1 bone at a time. Arms float up to that ceiling. Rise up onto your tiptoes. Last couple moments here. Squeezing those inner thighs. Now press your arms out nice and wide like blades. As the neck reaches up towards your ceiling, arms come all the way down to your thighs. Imagine keeping your head right where it is. Lower those heels down to the mat in 3, lengthen 2, and 1. And there's your Pilates workout today. Thank you everybody so much for joining me. Amazing job!